Welcome back, ladies and gents. I had my people sleep and recover. Nothing interesting happened. I think there might have been a spider attack. It's been a week. I don't remember. There was something, but it wasn't spectacular. It wasn't a raid or anything like that. So we're just going to get right back into it. What is this? Oh, that's a caravan. Okay, let's see what they do. All right, let's talk to this fella right there. Run over Joe. Do you have room in your back? You do. See what they have. All right, I'm going to take the food cubes, the Gohan, there's only one wheat straw. I'll take the one wheat straw. I think that's all that I'm interested in taking. I will take the fabric. And that's it. Thank you very much. Joe's going to go ditch his stuff. He ditched the food up in the food barrel. Oh, is that dogs? That bone dogs? Yep. All right. Looks like a pack of bone dogs. 3 of them are going to attack out here. So let's see what happens. Everybody comes running over. And of course, Joe had better... Yeah, he's getting the skin. Okay, he's got 3 skins. That's fine. At this point, I don't care about the teeth, because it's the amount of money you get from the teeth is really irrelevant, unless you go out farming them. All right, Robert is taking a nap. Moo is getting over there. Her leg. Wow, she really got beat up on her leg. So Moo's gonna lie down, and Sonya's already. Robert's lying down. Where is Spade? Spade didn't... I don't know if she got in on that. But I want you to come over. All right, wheat. Cactus, cactus, wheat, wheat. How much do we have here? 42. Is there any meat in here? Yes, there is. Let's have Joe grab that meat. Or actually, I think I can just... manually transfer it over. I think... No, I cannot. All right. Joe, come over and grab that meat. Thank you very much. Did you just do what I think you did? No, you didn't. Or did you? Yeah, you did. You grabbed some meat and it cooked that last piece. All right, excellent. Go ahead and you'll hold on to that one, I imagine. Had a couple of updates with NVIDIA drivers and also the Elgato drivers. And I was noticing that my volume, I think I mentioned it in a couple of times in previous videos. What is that? Crawl's chosen. How I thought the volume was low. I noticed especially in I think it was the Red Dead Redemption video. So I've fiddled with my files a little bit for about the last 30 minutes or so trying to get this louder. Hopefully the game volume, although I don't think that's going to be the case, but at least my volume is a little louder. I've got it almost on max. So let me know how it sounds on your system, because obviously I've twiddled my system, tweaked it so that I can hear when I'm playing back at 50% volume. I always keep my computer at 50% volume. So I set everything so that it sounds comfortable at 50% volume. So tell me how it sounds on your system when you view this. All right, how are we doing with the hemp? We've got 80 hemp. Okay, I think we're getting there. And we've got enough. Yeah, we've got enough to build. I'm going to build another... All right, who was our cook? Was it Swift? No, Swift's the farmer. I think it was Batai. Yeah, Batai is the cook. Where are you at, Batai? Let's go have you run in here so I can see inside this building, and I can have this start again with dust witches. Bread. That's it, bread. That's what we needed. And I believe for bread, we're going to need... I'm going to build another wheat farm. Extra large takes 60, and we have 75. So we're going to put that. I'm going to plop that right there. I wish I could see. That thing's in the way. It's just slightly off, and you can't turn it a half. It's unfortunately, so it's just going to have to be off. Let's try again. Now it's better than nothing. Right there. Joe, build that, please. Thank you very much. Don't go ahead and fill your backpack up. Don't do a little bit at a time, please. We'll just keep him full by having the storage open and his inventory open, and as he empties his inventory, we'll just right-click the storage and it fills his inventory up. Okay, now he's full. All right, so we've got, excuse me, another Swift. I need you to add that, and I want that wheat farm also to be priority. There we go. So the priority is the wheat. For now, the hemp and then the cactus, because we're getting so much cacti. We're full. Now I need to have Batai, who is the cook, operate this. Where's he at? Where is Batai? Oh, all right. We're gonna get you off of this stone mine. We want you to go to the grain silo. Your primary is, excuse me. Your primary is the cooking stove, but in order to work the cooking stove, you need to work the grain silo. So we put the cooking stove first, and then the grain silo second. So he needs to make straw flour. Boy, we don't have much wheat straw, do we? I should have waited until this was ready. How are these coming along? I think I'm going to upgrade these again. We've got the power. We're only using 24 of 100. We've got 2 mills or windmills over here. So what does this take to upgrade? 3 building material and 2 iron plates. Yep, we're definitely going to upgrade that, that, and that. Because now we're getting to the stage where I want water to come faster, and I've only got so many people, and I don't want. We don't have to work the wells now, but we're starting to have other jobs available, like the Batai, doing the wheat, the mill, the silo, as it's called for some reason. We've got plenty of plates and plenty of building materials, so it's just a matter of letting Joe upgrade that. And I'm going to start looking at building up a supply of fabric. Do we have food for the... Yep, they've got a little fish left. All right, so there's a well. 37% efficiency from what it was before. I don't remember what it was before. By the way, do we have anything coming up as far as raids? 3 days, we've got the Band of Bones coming. Well, I think we've shown that we can handle the Band of Bones. I don't think that's going to be a devastating issue. They're the guys that are right there. They're still doing something over there. Still running back and forth. I don't know what they're doing. At some point, I might run over there and see what's going on. All right, it's just a matter of hammering that well a little bit more. There we go. Then the water comes in slightly faster. And Swift, again, your farming's at 91, so you should be able to handle what you have, no problem. Once you get above 90, I think it's fine. Because again, we want the food to be the priority at the moment. I may move that cactus up Actually, you don't need to be operating well anymore, since it's no longer manual. Tiny just ate some dried fish. Okay. What kind of structures can we build? Buildings. See, I want the... I can't remember what it's called now. There's one building. It's like a station house, I think is what it's called. That's what I want. So what I need to do is build... I might... You know what? I'm going to put a light on Bataille also. A lantern. There you go, buddy. Since he's making the food, I want him to have some light. I don't care so much that Joe was operating in darkness because he's building and it doesn't really matter. It's not going to affect the quality of the build. Oh, here comes some more bone dogs. Joe, come over here and say hello to them. I want you to be the primary. Again, we're working on your toughness and your skills. Okay, what are you doing? You're operating machine. What machine? Ah, I see. You were... Let's go lie down. Spade went by himself and had a lie down. Where's he at? Spade? Or her. Yeah, her leg. And she's probably the only one other than Joe that got it. No, Swift. Swift, we want you, definitely want you to come lie down. Injuries also affect their ability to craft. Ruka, yeah, you never can tell when you're going to need all your fighters. So Ruka, go ahead and lie down. Tiny and Ferdinand, come back over here. All right, King, operating machine. All right, we need to... King, can you run in here so I can see what's inside this building? All right, so who is operating the fabric loom? Is anyone operating the fabric loom? Seems like I had somebody on it. Spade was operating well. She no longer needs to do that. So she can operate the fabric loom. Since we've got some hemp and she can store it there in the fabric storage. See if we can get that up and running. And who was my armor? I don't remember. Ah, Robert. Robert was my armorer. Once he gets some fabric up and running. Leather storage. Okay, so we've got plenty of skins. So, Robert, I want you to get on making leather. We've got plenty of skins. Let's get rid of the iron resource and the iron refinery. There you go, buddy. Now, fill that box, that storage capacity up, and then I want you to work on the leather armor. So first, we want you to make the leather, and then second, we want you to make the leather armor, which is going to be leather turtleneck. And we'll put that on repeat. And we'll just let you do that. Once you've made fabric and leather, you can work on that and then go back and make more fabric and leather, so forth and so on. Whoever, or grab more fabric. Because Kang, why are you standing in there? Get out of there, buddy. All right, we don't need... We're good on everything else. Now I need to... I need to build... Joe, get up. And Ruka, you can get up. And Swift, definitely get up. All right, Joe. I need you to build a storm house, I think. Right here. Where is the entrance? Sometimes it's very... Oh, there it is, right there. Sometimes it's very difficult for me to see, at least. All right, so the front's facing the left. I want you to build that storm house right... let me think about what I'm doing. Is that what I want to do? No. I'm not sure. Oh, yeah. I remember what I wanted it for. Okay, storm house. I want you to build right... Now I got to find the entrance again. Okay, there it is right there. Facing the left. I want you to be right there. Joe, build that, please. Thank you very much. This is going to be research. I'm going to build a research bench in there because I really want to get my research going again. And we're going to have to go make a run and look for some ancient science books. Not the ones you can buy, but the ones you have to find out in the wild. The blue ones, I think they're blue. How's the food situation? Plenty of food, but we don't have any that's being made at the moment. What are we waiting on? Bread, of course. Oh, I didn't put the bread oven, did I? Who was operating the grain silo? All right. Cooking. All right. Back this up. We want bread oven. Grain silo goes last because we want him to operate the cooking stove. But in order to operate the cooking stove, he's got to operate this. And then in order to operate this, he's got to operate that. And that's where I want it right there. And there is no more wheat available is what the holdup is. So we got to get these 3 farms running. Looks like about 70, 76, 65, and 48. So it shouldn't be too long now. All right, Joe, you're almost done here. And then once that's done, we will go inside and build a research bench. Now keep in mind, I've got a research bench, I believe here, and another one inside of Blister Hill. So at some point, I'm going to run back and delete that. Okay, let's go inside this structure, Joe, so I can see. Oh, I'm clicked on Bataille. Sorry, Bataille. And let's build this research bench. Tech? All right, we want 3. Research bench 3. And I want it to be right here. My British and Australian, they don't say the letter R for some reason, so they say here. Okay, let's come here. I'm going to pause it just for a moment so he doesn't move around. Research bench 3. It's 20 iron plates. Make sure I make the best use of that space that I have. Right there. All right, go do your thing. Grab. I know you won't grab 20 iron plates, so I'm going to load you up. There we go. That way you can do it all in one shot. Also, after you attack those bone dogs, did you put the meat in here? No? I wonder where you put the meat. You might have already cooked it and then took it and put it in there. I wasn't paying attention. All right, 14. Just 6 more plates and you'll be good to go. Ah, wind's blowing from an entirely different direction now. From this direction. Oh, it turned. Even as I was saying that. Did you see the windmills turn and face it? The power generators. All right, Swift. 93. All right, so we've got that research bench done. Joe, come over here so I can see inside again. And see what we need. I think I did everything I needed. Or everything I could with the free books. We're going to have to go out now and find some ancient science books. See, that's what I want, that station house, which is the large building. And I need 1 engineering research. We're going to have to start going out and exploring here once I see how this food is going to hold up, if that's going to be enough, with the 3 wheat farms. Batai's working the mill now. He's grinding it down to flour. And he's going to put the flour in here, and it's making bread. I think we're probably going to need another wheat farm. Even though these produce 100 plants. So that's 300 right there. But it takes a lot to grind down 1 sack of flour. Notice Swift has got working in darkness skill, even though she's got on a lantern. That shouldn't be the case. Is that Swift I'm on? Yeah. She does have a lantern, doesn't she? Yes. So why is she working in darkness? Well, I don't know. That shouldn't be the case. Unless I'm just misremembering. But I was pretty sure that the lantern would prevent that. All right, let's make lights. We want torches. One, two, three. Try to get as much light on the situation here as we can. Torches are good early on because you build them once and that's it. They don't take power. They don't take electricity. So that's why I'm going to build these right now just to get this going. Maybe a little overkill, but it's fine because they are, again, you just build them and forget them. Let's let that go. See what happens. Won't take Joe long to build them. It's 1 building material per torch. Let's see if she's still in darkness, so let's get these built and see what happens. It should make a difference. Okay, she's moving around, no longer in darkness now. Oh, now she's in darkness. Get the rest of them up, Joe. Although it's daylight now. Let's look at that ball of flame rising. Is it rising or are we turning? We're not moving in relation to those, so I'm not sure. That actually may be rising and we're not moving at all. Just don't know that much about the world of Kenshi. We'll have to wait till nighttime to see how this light works, if it does at all. Alright, so what's the situation? Yeah, there's not enough wheat straw there to keep him busy. He's using it just as soon as it's made. Has he made any? Yeah, he's made a couple of dust witches. About 6 of them. I think he just put another one in there. He did. 8. He put 2 more in there. But is it sustainable? It doesn't look like it because the very next raid we get. Now, see, I'm not one of those people that cheats the system. A lot of people, when the Shek come raiding you, they want some food, and I am okay with giving them tribute for living on their land, living on their territory. That's fine with me. So I tend to just allow them to take whatever they want, and I just overproduce, and that's what I prefer to do. So that's why I'm building up the food production so much. I don't really like to cheat the system. Some things, like I mentioned early on, I'll put these generator cores on Joe to help build his strength, but I'm not going to just have him walk around in circles to build up his strength. That's ridiculous. He can carry them while he's doing other things. I don't like to cheat the system very much. So I'll let him get stronger, but he's going to continue doing his daily. He just ate a fish. I don't want you eating fish, Joe. That's for the animals. Oh, they're putting dust witches in there also for the animals. Okay. We definitely got plenty of cactus. But we'll see how the ratio of cactus versus, because it takes a lot more wheat. As you can see, it takes one cactus. When you make it, let's look on actual dust, which it takes 8 cactus and 1 bread. But I don't know how many wheat it takes to make the 1 bread. I know it's quite a few. So that's why I think I need more wheat than I need cactus. It's been a very long time since I've made dust witches. And as soon as I can, I'm gonna switch to something else. What I'm gonna switch to is food cubes at some point when we get the technology, because that's just the best as far as NU and size. You can see, as an example, food cube takes only 4 slots. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that right? No, 6 slots. It gets 75 NU. And the dust switch takes the same amount of slots, but only gets 20 NU. So you get more. You get 3.5 times the nutrition out of a food cube, and it takes the same amount of space. These guys, I sure wish. I thought when I logged out that they would kind of do something, but they're still here a week later. All right, I think I'm going to turn this off because I want to build up some wheat so that I can build another wheat farm. I'm definitely going to need another wheat farm. You can see he's gone through all the wheat already. And he only made 8, 12, 16, about 20, probably about 20 to 25. And that may be enough in the long run, but I definitely need more wheat because, like I said, if the Shek come a-calling, I'm going to give them tribute, and they take food as tribute. Yeah, cacti are building up nicely. She's going to have 100. Let's see what's the situation over here. Hemp. Using a lot of hemp. But are we getting fabric? Yeah, full fabric. Okay, and this hemp is ready. Oh, yeah, it'll be ready real soon. Okay, so Robert, what is your skill level? 79. So we need to get you up to 90. And you'll be able to craft a little faster. What have you crafted, by the way? Also, oh man, I just realized I had a weapon cabinet and an armor cabinet up here. Do I have anything? I don't know if I have anything inside this building. Did I ever build anything inside there? No. Okay, that means I want to, Joe, come over here. I do want you to build a armor storage up top here. I want you to build it right there. Please do that. Yeah, I know you say you don't have any. It's because I have your jobs turned off. There you go. Now go get some. It's just one building material. Griffin is working on this a little bit at a time. We've still got plenty of building materials for now. We haven't gone haywire building stuff. And we might even need... No, we're full there. Moo, are you just standing around? Yeah, aimless. That's fine for now. Nothing else. Let's get this wheat straw built up so I can build another straw farm. Field. I sure wish I could pick these fellas up and move them out of here. Only thing I do is attack, though. What is there standing with me? Band of brothers. Band of bones. 18. Negative 18. Okay, 1 day until they come back. 1 day, 4 hours. Maybe we won't kill them all. Some of them will just be downed as per usual. And this time they'll pick these fellas up when they leave. That would be grand. I don't know if that'll happen, but that would be grand. Now, Swift. See, you've got the... Yeah, working darkness over here, which is not as... Can I build... I'm going to build light posts. Let's turn this bad boy this way. Get him as high as we can. And build a light post right there. Boom. Let's see how this works. Boom. These guys take 4 power. So this would be 12 additional power right here. Let's just have him build that and see what happens. Although it may need... Yeah, electrical components. All right, I don't have electrical components, which means crafting electrical workbench. All right, Joe, let me turn off your jobs for a moment. I want you to run over here. We're going to build one in here for now. I'll probably change it later. Build an electric workbench. That takes 10 power all by itself. But build that right there. Thank you very much. And I want you to build a ceiling lamp right above it. Right there. And I don't think he can build that without the no, he can build it with an iron plate. All right, let me turn his jobs back on. This takes 10 iron plates. Let's just load you up so you can build that and the ceiling light. We're at 34 of 100 power, so we're still good there. And the electric bench takes the copper. That's why I built it over here, because the copper is somewhere right here, I think. Yeah, there's the copper. So I'm also going to have him build a copper storage. I don't think I've built one yet. Copper. Yeah, we want to build it right outside the door here. Build it right there so that the copper can be mined right here and then brought over here and then used right there. All right, excellent. And he was operating copper earlier. Joe was, so I'll probably put him right. Well, although we have some... Spade, for example. Let's see, Robert, iron refinery. Yeah, we don't really need. We'll let you run for a while. Kang is iron refinery. Ruka, we don't need the well anymore. We don't need the well. There you go. Rain the Giant. Your racial bonuses. I think this is science. I think the electronics is science. Joe, what have you got in here? All right, what is your skill at laboring? Is 32. Just went up to 32. All right, how much do we have here? None yet. We are looking at 64, 83, and 78. Okay, so 79. It won't be long. Might even build another well to have... Might build 2 more to have 5 wells. Let's see if we can get this copper done first. That has 1 of 2. So, Rain, come over here and also work the copper. See, it says 1 of 2 workers, so you can have 2 people on there. And the efficiency is only 35, so you want as many on there as you can get. It's just that copper, you don't need copper all the time. So let's just work on this 35% for now. There might be more copper around here somewhere. Maybe that's iron, obviously. I don't want to stop anybody to do a survey right now. Iron, 100% iron quality. What is this one? That's 100% quality, but efficiency right now is only 40% because we only got one worker on it. So 4 times 3 is 12. That would be the 120% if you had all 3 workers on it. But we're not real short. So that, and we do have a limited number of workers. So who else is not doing anything at the moment? Aimless, but Ty. But we want you to concentrate on that. Aimless is swift. Rain is working on that. Ruka. King. Okay, Spade. How much do we have over here? None yet. Now, was there copper? Did I just click on copper over here somewhere? I can't remember. That's iron. That's iron. Got to be some more copper down here somewhere, right? I might have to bring someone over here to survey. And I think that's Sonia. Sonia? Science, yeah. And she's doing honor. Come over here, please. Let's see if we can find some more copper over here somewhere. Prospect, please. We're looking for copper. All right, there is... Okay, I think this is what that's what we're working on already. All right, so there is a little copper right here. Is this it? Yeah, there and probably that. No. Apparently there's some copper right here, but I don't see it. All right, anyway, there's some copper right there. They can have 2 people working on it. And I think for right now, I'm going to have Spade come and work this copper. Oh. You threw me. Where was that copper at? Doggone it. He threw me off and I wasn't really oriented. Where was that copper at? It was just a little piece of copper right there. All right. Spade, go work that copper. And what do you have for us? Where's he at? Right there. Joe, run all the way back. What have you got? We're going to take that electronic piece. I don't want to buy anything else because we don't really need it. I think the food, we need to find out. Definitely don't want to buy food because I want to find out at the food production. He's going to go and put that in a light is what he's going to do. That one piece of electronics. There we go. Now we've got a light. We went up to 36. And Spade is working. The copper resource when there's nothing going on in the loom. Oh, I don't know what that was all about. And do we have any build up? Yeah, we're starting to get a build up here. And is there anybody else that's doing... Okay, Sonia. Yeah, Sonia, come over here and work this also. Because I can put 2 people on this. We want to get some copper built up. Because like I said, you don't constantly need copper. I'll just need it to get these lights and some more wind towers up if I need them. So if I can get a stash of 50 copper in there after I've had Sonia, who's probably going to make, since she's science, she'll probably be the electronics specialist. because I think this is considered science when making the electronics. For some reason, that's just what I believe, stuck in the back of my head. All right. Yeah, we're doing nicely. Even though we've used some of this, we're back up to 41, so there's no reason to throw anyone else. We've still got plenty of raw iron. And we've got spade. Manual iron refinery. No. Boom. Take her up there. It's a copper. There we go. That's what I want. Make copper your priority. Rain, how you doing? Your laboring is up to 48. You do have the negative, you have a malus for laboring because you're Shek, but that's okay. It doesn't affect how high your laboring can go. It's just the speed that you learn. Look at that light. If we can get all these lights built. Is Swift still working in darkness? Yes, every now and then you see it turn red. But I think it's when she's passing. As long as she's working and it's white, I'm fine. That means these lights are working perfectly. And I really did think that with a lantern on, she wouldn't suffer a darkness penalty. Nighttime sky. I was looking at possibly playing Elite again. Elite Dangerous. That's what that made me think of. Just I was looking at videos of it last night. And immediately when I looked up at the stars, that's what I thought of was Elite Dangerous. I would have to set up my hottest again. And I'm kind of lazy to do that. Because it's been a couple of years since I played Elite Dangerous. Well, more than that. Probably before COVID, before the Wuhan China virus hit. So that was what, 2019? Heck, it might have been 5 or 6 years since I played. All right, Shek Challengers. All right, this is the Band of Bones. They should be coming from over here. There they are, right there. All right, well, we're just going to let it play out and see if I can talk to them. That's a lot of Shek. You defeated us before. Today will be the ones who stand. Yeah, he brought a lot more people this time, didn't he? No, there's no one I can talk to. All right, well. Oh, Joe, run over here quickly. And Joe, empty your pockets, buddy. Yeah, I want you to just drop stuff on the ground because I don't need you to have all of that weight. And this is a lot of Shek. I'm going to have everybody remove their backpacks. Because I didn't count that, but that's quite a few. So we're going to get ourselves a little advantage if we can by removing the backpacks. At least get rid of that penalty. Still carrying the weight. Oh, no. You keep this out in your inventory. And I think you ran out of room, didn't you? Yeah, okay, so just drop these on the ground. And Spade, of course, is not carrying a backpack or anything but food. Now, let's see what happens. Swift is already... Swift. Why do I say Swift? Looks like somebody's targeting her. So let's see what happens. All right, they're going to run over here. Some of them over here. That doesn't look like Joe. They're not... Okay, there we go. I was going to say they're not. That's the only one that's shows red. So let's get the fight going. I'll bump the speed up a little bit. Because that is a lot of Shek. Oh! Bataille is being manhandled up there. Where's Sonya? Where is Sonya? Sonya, come over here. We need you. Where's Ferdinand? Ferdinand, you're alright. They might take us out this time. Even though I said I'm pretty sure we can handle them. There was a lot of Shek. No, it looks like... Come on, Rain. Joe, get in there. Ooh, Ruka, what a swing. Oh, that was not Ruka. That was the Shek. All right. Very good. Yeah, we're going to handle them. Although we've got a lot down and unconscious. I don't see any limbs missing. Ooh, look at that chest wound. All right, that's it. We defeated them. And nobody died. Nobody lost a limb. As far as I can tell, let me put it back on the fastest speed. Oh, man, Spade, yeah, she's the newest one. She took a beating. I should have watched her. I would have liked to seen how she's... What is her martial arts? 4. Only 4. Yeah, she would have... Yeah, poor girl. All right, about a minute should... We want everybody to lie down again, because you never can tell when there's going to be another battle take place. And, in fact, I'm going to... stop the loom so that we can... unless we have enough fabric right now. Are you damaged? Yes, Robert. Well, that's okay. We're just getting your skill up. All right. How much fabric do I have? I've got 50 fabric. Joe, you're healed. I want you to build some more beds, my friend. Interior bed. Let's build a bed. Can I do that? Yeah, let's try there. There. And one right. One right there. That'll be 8 beds. I've got 9 people, don't I? Let's build one here. I think I have 10 now that I've got Spade. Is that her name? Spade? I know this doesn't look nice, but it's fine. Joe, build those beds. Okay, you need to get your backpack back on. Put everybody's backpack back on. Everybody that has one. Okay. Again, because those beds are 8 by healing bonus. That's what we want. Joe, please don't just pick up 1 or 2 at a time. Go ahead and stuff your... I'm going to go ahead and stuff his backpack with all you can carry. And let's get those beds built. Definitely want the 8 by... Robert, come over here and lie down since we've got a bed open. Spade, you come over here and lie down in this bed since you are really... Oh, are you still unconscious? Yes, you are. Okay. Moo, please pick up Spade and place her on that bed. Thank you very much. Oh, I think you already did that, didn't you? Where's she at? No, pick her up. Pick up Spade. Oh, you come outside. Now pick her up. Can you pick her up from here? Oh, no, she's... Ah, she's stuck. Okay, can I go inside? Pick up. Oh, man, that... She's stuck outside this building. And I can't get to her. Oh, this sucked big time. Can you pick her up right here? Woo! Lucky, lucky, lucky. Okay. Now go light. Put her in that bed. Is there anyone else that's unconscious? You're just sleeping. Get up. Bataille, come over here to this bed. Moo, go do a job if you have it. Bataille, Swift, Rain, Ruka, you can get up. Kane up. Sonya up. Robert. is lying down. Okay. We got all those beds built. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 beds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, of course, 11. All right, Joe, I need you to build one more bed, please. Interior bed. And we'll just build it. We'll just build it right here. I think I'll build it sideways if I can. Right there. Hey, did they pick up? They did. They picked up those 2 that were lying there. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. Dead. All right, so there's 4 of them that are dead. And inside here, I saw... Inside somewhere, there's another one lying. Was it inside here? All right. Operating machine. You're getting copper. What's the copper situation? We've got 30. And you are... Oh, no. Now you're glitched. Aimless. I can't do anything for him. Except attack him. What is their standing now? Negative 26. Well, you know what? It's going to be bad. Oh, man. Well, he's on the other side of that, so I can't see him. We'll just let it be. How's that wheat straw? Did we build up some wheat straw? Can I build another one yet? Needs water. Oh, I've got Swift lying down. Swift, come on. Bataille, get up. Rain can get up. And Robert can get up. I want them up because I don't want to conserve food right now. The whole purpose of this is me to find out if we're producing enough food. It looks like we are because the dust witches are going up. But then again, we had some other food that was in there. And the Band of Brothers do not take food. How many have we got now? We've got 40. Okay. Sonia is going to be my electronics person as soon as that hits 50. Negative 231. Who had... I saw somebody had... Oh, Joe, please come and empty this. And put this back in there. Thank you. And I also need Robert. Where are you at, Robert? Pick up this leather. There you go. All right, so now we want the crafting bench to go first and then the tanning bench because your priority is the crafting bench. And I also need to put you a light in there. So let's put a ceiling light. Over so it hits both of these. We'll put it right there. All right, Joe, run over and make that. Or, yeah, build that. Very good. So let's see if Robert's working. He's working in darkness right now. Now we got light. Very good. Joe, drop that off. Ooh, you're out of trading range. Oh, there's no room. Okay. That's fine. Just do your thing. We got 50. All right, Sonia, I want you to break off the copper, the iron refining, everything, and I want you to come over here. Go inside so I can see. Oh, I should... Oh, there is a light. I did build a light. All right, operate that. Now, does that count as science? Yes, science. And it says working in darkness. How is that possible? And she's got a light right there. Is it too high? Hang on. It does say working in darkness. Why is that the case when there's a lamp right there? Okay, Joe... Although it doesn't matter. There's no quality to them. It doesn't matter. They're just electrical components, so I'm just going to let it be. There's nothing I can do about it at the moment. I can put some... Oh, did he pick someone up? Yes, he did. Unconscious. Ah, good. He got him. He got him. That was the one that was laying there and couldn't move. This guy's in a recovery coma. -28. He'll be healed soon. All right, see, now that Sonya's producing electronics, Joe's automatically getting them and coming over here and building the lights, which is exactly what I want. Swift, no longer working in darkness over here. Yep, I think I'm going to build 2 more. But Ty, what are you doing, buddy? Nothing, because I've got the wheat on hold, right? Or this thing. Let's turn you off. Oh, what do we got? Spider. Very good. Who got injured? Joe. And Spade, of course. Spade, come back and lie down, please. Because you don't really have any arm. You don't have much of armor. I got the best I can give you for now. Joe, you come and lie down also, even though you're working. We've got 50 here, 55. It's still going up, and Sonya's working. Oh, you know what? I just realized. Okay, I think this can hold up to 5. And it's going very slow because her skill, once she gets up to 90, I think it'll go faster. But again, you don't need a huge amount of these, just enough to get your lights built. And down the road, I will need more, of course, because I think I'll probably build some prosthetic limbs. Where did she go? Oh, she went to get food. And it's 5, so I need Joe. All right, Joe, I'm going to have you build electronic storage. That's what I need. Electricals. So I will build that right here. I don't think anything else will fit in there. So yeah, we'll build it right there. Boom. And I know you're sleeping, but you're going to get up and go do that. Oh, you already had material? Oh, Ferdinand. Where's Ferdinand? Buddy, you don't have any food. He just ate something. Okay, so he got close enough to eat something. Somebody had something in a backpack, I think. I need to put some food down here for the animals, which means Joe, run over here, turn off your jobs. Let's take this meat, all of the meat, and put it down for the animals. Give me a better indication of how the food is working. Okay, where is Tiny? Tiny, come over here also, even though you don't need to eat at the moment. I want you standing next to your food trough. Okay, he's dying. He's not going to get back up. We're full again, even with just the one person working that. That's plenty for now. And she's harvesting the wheat straw, so we should have some wheat build up so I can build another one. Because I think at the very minimum, I'm going to need one more wheat farm. Although, yeah, we've got to get this other food out of the way to see if we're actually building up surplus dust witches. Just taking a gander around looking for anything moving. Robert, how? Okay, you've built. Oh, a masterwork. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. Oh, just as my alarm goes off. What does Joe have? A specialist. Oh my goodness, I can't believe the very first one he built was a masterwork. That was just pure luck. Look at the difference between the two. This one is 1728.50 and this one was 2133.50. So you definitely want to go this route. And then I want Moo to have that specialist, since she's second on the list. Boom. All right, now, Griffin, what do you have? High grade turtleneck. High grade turtleneck. High grade turtleneck. Nothing. Rain the Giant. Guess what you're going to get? High grade turtleneck. Oopsie daisy. Boom. All right. Ruka and Kang both have the chainmail. I remember that. High grade turtleneck. High grade turtleneck. And Spade, of course, has the martial artist binding. And they don't have grades. They're just a martial artist binding. Unfortunately, I don't know why that is, but it is. All right, so it looks like we're going to be able to build another wheat farm. And then we'll have 4 wheat farms and 4 cactus farms, and then I'll see how that works. If that's going to be enough to maintain our food and build a surplus. Because we don't really need a huge surplus. We just need positive. That way when the Shek come, they do indeed. We can rebuild it back up quickly. All right, what about... Looks like all the electricals are built. I've got 15 in storage. So I'm going to go ahead and swap over light. We're using half of our power now. So I'm going to use these electricals that we have built up to build more power. I'm going to build some I'm going to build 3 more wind generators. One. There's kind of a... They don't want to be built at that angle, I guess. 2. 3. All right, Joe, put you back on jobs. Let you build those 3. That'll give us another 75 power. And then I'm going to build lights here. Yeah, Spade's working that pretty well. Leather's full, so you just need to keep plopping away at it. Robert, did you build something else? Yep. Oh, a specialist. All right, so Moo and Griffin. Griffin, come get that specialist, please. Thank you very much. Everybody else had a high-grade turtleneck. High-grade turtleneck. High-grade turtleneck. Okay. All right, well, I'm just going to continue this in the next video. And I'll catch you then. Adios.